Hey everybody, Patrick with Travels with Delaney, and I am camping this weekend with some friends of ours, Barb and Dave, who are also Hummingbird owners, but they actually have the RK. The RK model, which is the rear kitchen. So we thought we'd do a quick tour of their trailer just to show you some of the differences from our model, the 16FD. All right, so this is the 17RK. It's a 2017 Hummingbird. And we'll look just briefly here at some of the differences. On the 17RK, you notice that the entry is at the rear because that's the kitchen when we go inside. We did notice that the speakers are mounted up higher, and I'm going to pan over to our 17, and you're not going to be able to see, well, maybe I can zoom in. The speakers on the 16FD are actually mounted near the rear, and our doorway is more towards the front. So just a few differences. On this particular model, we're only going to have the one outdoor storage. So you guys had said that's kind of one of the downsides of this model is you don't have near the storage underneath that we do on the 16FD. Otherwise, the outside's pretty much identical in terms of compared to our 16FD. So if you're not familiar with the 16FD, check out my video on that. This trailer weighs in, I believe, at around 3,010 pounds. You can load it up to 3,500 pounds. So when you first enter, you're going to see you have the rear kitchen. Now, unlike some of the, I believe the R-Pod actually has a window in the back. The Hummingbirds do not. But the 2018 version does have the window, so that's going to be an upgrade if you're looking at a 2018. It has the 2-burner stove, the sink with the high-rise faucet right here. And now, did these originally come installed here?
Yes.
They did. These did. Okay. So you've got the 2 nice pockets. Here is the Jayco, which I think all of us Hummingbirds owners trying to figure out, whatever it is, spice rack, paper towel holder, but there's that there. This model, though, has a slide out. So you're going to notice it's very wide in here compared to the 16FD. We've got the convection oven with the 2-way refrigerator. And if you've watched my videos, you know we've been having issues with the refrigerator, but
we have not.
They have not, so which is a real plus. Over here in the slide out, we've got the nice kind of U-shaped dinette. Now this originally came with an elliptical table, and one of the complaints I've read online from Hummingbird owners with this model is the table actually sticks out so far.
Yeah, so you hit your toes on it all the time.
Hit your toes on it.
So we removed it.
So go ahead. Do you want to tell them what you did here, or what the modification is?
Well, I removed the table, but that was what you were supposed to have to make this into a bed. Instead, I made a piece of plywood to replace the table.
Lift up the cushions.
Lift up the cushion.
Slide it under.
That in there.
And then we're back to having that bed.
Have your bed
Then
here.
you can have a bed there.
Okay. And so you just found that you weren't going to use the table anyway.
Right.
And so this is a nice modification. You'd still use it if you need it as a bed.
Because we have the table for the outside also, so we just keep that in there, and then if we need one outside, we just take this out. And we normally eat outside most of the time.
Right.
So we don't really use the table that much.
And then you just carry, which is nice that that's there. You can carry that plywood for your bed right alongside.
And then as we travel, the table would always come out, so he just adjusted and put like a hook on there.
It had a snap strap, is
Right.
what I call it, and I got a 4-inch eye hook and used the same holes they had and put that eye hook in there, and it never comes out.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and that has been a consistent complaint that I've read online, is that strap not holding. So that makes sense to make that modification. So
Right.
And then you have a lot more. Well, I don't want to say if it's a lot more, but you definitely have a lot of storage in your camper.
We have the pantries.
Okay. Yep. So nice big pantries. And big storage up top. Above the couch, you've got the 3.
Yes, and little bins with storage.
So this is good information for any RVer. Barb does a real nice job.
Napkins, plasticware. Yeah, and that way it all stays in place. You don't lose it. You just label everything.
Labeled, organized.
Outdoors, meds, pot holders. outdoor stuff,
I thought
bakeware.
Patty was organized. You're really organized.
Yeah, and these nets came, they were over on the bedside, which we didn't use. So now we put them over here for the controls, and then my iPad, I got it real handy here. I just sit here and look at it in the evening hours instead of having it around on the other side where the bed was.
Right.
So you have storage underneath.
Storage underneath, so you can put things under there.
Nice deep storage there.
They used to lift these up, and they quit doing that, and they just put them down below.
And the doors make it easy to get into. That way you don't actually
Yeah.
have to lift
And
up.
when this
Right.
slides in, the top of this cabinet, just this wood piece and the cushion slide in, the cabinet
This
itself
stays.
Stays.
So
Okay.
you don't have to have carpet in here, you have tile.
You can
Okay.
leave this, it doesn't bounce. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So it doesn't. You can actually still walk through then.
Right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if you're traveling,
You've
want to
got
get
a little
to,
bit space. It's a little tight, but you can move over
Okay.
here. And then you have your wardrobe there.
Wardrobe,
which is
Yeah.
nice to have a
Yeah.
wardrobe
And 3 drawers.
the 3 drawers at
Yeah.
the bottom,
and a little cubby
And then a
down
little
below
cubby down below to
your
store.
heaters under there,
And then you have an outlets here.
with the 2 USB plugs.
Right.
and
And
then the swing out
2 outlets
television.
in the kitchen.
Okay. And in this model versus the ours, you have the 1 TV because
Yes.
you can swing it and see it both in the bed
Right.
and from the living room.
Right.
Okay. And then you have the queen size RV mattress. For those of you that don't know, the queen size RV mattress is the same width as a residential queen. However, it I believe is 6 inches shorter.
Yeah.
So it's if you are told that your RV is going to have a short queen or an RV queen, just understand it is going to be 6 inches shorter. And then this is the modification. If you watched one of our travel videos, we made the modification because of Barb and her curtains. And so you want to give them a quick overview.
These are actually pillowcases that you would put your pillowcase in, and at the top is where you'd have the opening. So you just fold that over at the seam, and then you just put these little eyelet hooks on there, and then you can just slide them back and forth and make it dark, and you don't have, and then it's fine with the pillows. It doesn't get in your way. Then you don't have all those plastic things down here that you hit your head on.
Right.
And this doesn't come off. Well, I mean, we've been traveling around and it stays there so far. So we haven't done it to the living area over here yet. We may decide to do that, but for now,
So
we
this
did it
is
in the
what they
bedroom.
looked like
Before, prior, yes.
with the hard valance or solid valance, and then these little curtains down there,
And then it's like a hard plastic that we keep hitting your
head on,
And,
and eventually they'll break.
Yeah.
I've owned enough RVs to know they get
and then
dried out.
this here with your pillow
Oh.
would keep caving in.
Yeah.
The blinds, yeah.
So
Your pillows would be smashing them, and it was just, yeah, too much.
yeah, so these are actually, it allows you.
It's a no-sew, yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely no sewing. We did ours yesterday in what, 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
If that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And it's nice because you can take them out, wash them. If they fade,
Change
you can get
colors.
new ones. You can change the colors up. It just makes it real easy
right.
to do. So,
And then
We like it.
The only other thing is this particular model has the wet bath like
Yes.
R16FD. So it means you're going to have your toilet and your shower all in one.
All in
but
one. Yeah, like everybody's.
everybody's except for the
rear bath.
The rear bath model. So
Yeah, and we like this model better because it does have more storage in the kitchen, and we sacrificed the bathroom for that.
right. And I'm a little jealous just from the standpoint. It just feels more open in here because of the
Yeah,
slide
and
out.
you've
so.
got a lot of space here. You can walk around, and
Yeah.
and you're watching TV. It's very comfortable to sit here and watch TV, and we really like it. We don't miss the table at all.
Right. Okay, so that at least gives everybody a quick view of the 17RK 2017 Hummingbird, and a little bit with the layout and a few of their modifications. So if anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down in the comment box. And if I can't answer them, I know how to get a hold of our friends, and I can get you answers on this particular model. So thanks for watching. Make sure you share and subscribe, and we'll see everybody
On down the road.
on down the road. Goodbye.